Angeles Angels, taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers at Dodger Stadium. Ready to go on 2K Sports.
The Los Angeles Angels and the Los Angeles Dodgers from Dodger Stadium. The star, Andre Ethier. Will they be able to contain him in this lineup? We're about to see. 2K Sports presents Major League Baseball Sunday afternoon. Starting on the mound, we'll get to see Jon Garland. Steve, as he faces these Angel hitters, what's a primary emphasis?
There's nothing really overpowering about Jon Garland. He's a contact pitcher with good movement on his fastball, and he has secondary pitches that he doesn't get swings and misses on, but it's tough for the hitters to center on the bat. They put it in play, but not very hard typically.
Now we'll take a look at the Angels offense. Scouting pick, John, who are we looking at today?
Well, Eric Aybar can do a lot of things on a baseball field, but excitement is something he brings every single day. Makes unbelievable, great defensive plays, good strong throwing arm, really great at turning the double play. And he's learned how to hit a little bit at the big league level. He's not an easy out, so look for him to have a big day.
And Borges is going to come to the plate. He prepares to lead off this game. Garland sets and throws. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. Bounces up against the wall. Now we got a moment to look at how the Dodgers are going to shape up defensively. Any picks, John?
Well, one of the best athletes in baseball is Matt Kemp, but sometimes that doesn't always equate into being a great outfielder. His athleticism, though, lets him get away with a lot of mistakes. Sometimes doesn't run the best routes, sometimes throws to the wrong bases, but you love his athleticism, and when he figures it out, he's going to be a star.
But don't forget about Burgos over there. He's a guy that can steal.
And look, there he goes towards third. Out, trying to steal third. He gets caught on that one. Boy, they didn't wait very long to go.
Well, he went on the first pitch, and he didn't catch anybody by surprise as they looked ready for it. Good pitch to throw. The catcher gets him out.
And they thought they had that pitcher read, and he was wrong. Swung on by Kendrick. Strike one.
But Dodger Stadium, always a tough place to play, and for Los Angeles, they played pretty well at home in 2010.
Up the middle. And that's a base hit. Kendrick on it first. Dodgers record at home last year was 45-36.
Well, you know, it is a pitcher's ballpark, and it certainly benefited their pitching staff. And they're a manufacturing offensive team. If that offense gets better, they could really challenge this season.
And it's Vernon Wells at the plate. One out, runner on at first. And the pitch from Garland, that's going to be good for a strike.
Well, to be successful, you've got to keep the ball in the ballpark, and to be successful, have hitters hit it on the ground. That's what his sinker ball does.
The pitch swung on, hit down the left field line into the corner, and Thames is there. And so they jump out to the 2-0 lead. Wow, what a great time for a two-run shot like that. The home run coming with a runner on. Now 2 RBIs on one swing. Let's see how the WPA graph looks after that one.
A great piece of hitting right there. He turns on that one, rotates the hips, and drives the ball.
And that's going to give them the lead here, and an early lead.
Now I'm going to see if they can tack on a few more here in the first and put the pressure on. Now, Gary, the Angels now take the lead here, and they're going to want to keep adding to it so they can hold on to it. Let's see if they can't keep this offense going.
Nobody on base, one away. There's a swing and contact. This one to Kemp. Now it's 2 down. Kendry Morales at the plate with 2 down. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. And he's there to retire the side. And so we get our first 2 runs in the first. Offense getting going early. And Anaheim is ahead 2-0. Doing the pitching, Scott Kazmir will be the starter for Anaheim. Steve, what do you think his strategy is going to be against this Dodger lineup?
I think, Gary, we're going to have to look for this lefty to back some of these hitters off the plate to make them uncomfortable, because if they're comfortable, they've got a chance to do some real damage against them.
Here's the 1-0. I think he lost the feel on that slider, and it's 2-0.
Well, this would be a perfect pitch if it stayed in the zone. This slider just slid right out of the zone, just off the bottom outside corner.
Now the 2-0 pitch for Kyle, the ground ball. And that's out number 1, stepping in the bag. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, the athleticism of Matt Kemp. No better athlete in the game of baseball. Problem Matt Kemp has is sometimes that athleticism gets in the way of the fundamentals of the game. If Matt Kemp can be a fundamentally sound player, he could be one of the best there is. Still, though, pretty good as far as hitting the ball out of the ballpark, stealing bases, and the fact that he can chase balls down with the best of them in center field.
And we've got Kemp batting.
Freeway Series was all one-way traffic in 2010 as the Angels had their way with the Dodgers.
Base is empty with 1 away. Well, that one's wide as Kazmir misses. And there's nothing like a good rivalry like the Dodgers-Angels, where one team dominates like the Angels. Make that team feel real good.
Yeah, Gary, neither team had a very good season in 2010. So then if you don't win your division, how about bragging rights? Well, the Angels get to brag all season long.
That's hit foul by Kemp. Kemp again fouling it off. It's taken for a ball. Bottom dropped out of that one on Kazmir's pitch. He delivers.
Ball 3.
Circle change misses, and it's full, 3-2.
Well, that's where you look for a changeup from the pitcher away in the strike zone. If they look for it and get it, they can really shoot that thing the other way and do some damage.
That misses ball 4. That is a guy you do not want to put on base.
Well, you just saw a great deal of plate discipline right there on the hitter. Maybe a little fatigue on the pitcher's part. They're not used to throwing that many pitches in one at bat, but the hitter wins it and gets that base on balls.
And here's Andre Ethier.
It's a bit of a rebuilding year for the Angels, trying to retool that offense.
Runner at first with 1 down. That catches the outer part of the plate for a strike. And they are right around the league average in hitting and pitching, Steve.
You know, and that's just not going to be good enough to make the playoffs, especially in the American League. You need to slug.
And here's the pitch.
Strike 2.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2, and Ethier in danger of the K.
There's a reason they put the number 1 down when signaling for the fastball. It has to be your number 1 pitch, your best pitch. That's what he saw right there.
Ball 1.
Fastball is a waste pitch that time, 1-2.
That two-seam fastball is such an effective pitch. One, because it gets ground ball outs, but two, it sets up his other pitches.
And Andre Ethier looks at that one for a ball. It'll even the count.
Well, he doesn't want to lose him. A 2-2 count. He's going to go right at him. You've got a good fastball. This is the time to use it.
Swung on and hit. Hunter to field it. That's the second out of the inning. Now we'll take a quick look at the Angels, how they'll be taking the field defensively. Thoughts, John? Anybody standing up?
Well, Eric Aybar is a guy that can change the game with his glove, has a great ability to make the acrobatic play, but very solid on the routine play. Keep your eye on him in this one today, Gary. He's going to do something special.
James Loney with a runner on at first. Batting .333. That's a 2-for-6 lifetime against Scott Kazmir. Kazmir sets and throws, and Loney watches that one outside. Here's the 1-0 from Kazmir.
1-1.
Swung on by Loney. Strike one.
The best pitch in baseball is the fastball down and away, and if you can execute it, you can be very effective. That's why he got the swing and the miss.
The 1-1. Grounder, Cayespo, and it's plucked off the field. Throws to first, side is retired. So Scott Kazmir holds down the offense. He gets through the first inning without allowing a hit, and we'll see the Angels. Conga's going to take a shot at it. He'll start it off here in the second. And takes that one. Garland has him 0-1.
You throw the sinker ball to get the ground ball out. He got the called strike right there. If they swing, he's going to get his share of ground balls.
Here's the pitch. Good cut fastball that time. He's in control with the count at 0-2.
Ball.
And that's high, 1-2.
Well, good movement on the cutter there, but he's got to get the ball down in the zone. He can get hurt with hitters throwing it up there.
Slider, 2-2. Two is a cut fastball that misses, 3-2.
Good movement on the cut fastball there. Just couldn't quite catch the bottom corner of the strike zone. Good eye at the plate.
Three-two on the way. Fouled away.
Foul.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, the longer you get in that bat, the harder it is to focus. Most guys don't see this many pitches, so they're not used to it. But give the hitter and the pitcher credit. They're both battling.
And here's the 3-2. And he gets under that one. That one's gloved. Cayespo at the plate.
Cayespo is a guy that came over to the Angels just before the trade deadline last year to give them some versatility.
One out, nobody on. Garland sets and throws. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Cayespo had a strong start with the Angels and then batting in the middle of the order down in that 6th spot most of the time, really had a poor finish. It was a tough ending to the season for him.
You know, guys, I think he ran out of gas a little bit. Here's a guy that wasn't used to playing every day, more of a utility man. He had a lot of playing time last year. I think it took a toll, and that's why he fell off in September.
And that one misses outside, and he's behind 3-0. Lifetime 176 against the Dodgers. And he watches the sinker all the way. 3-1.
Well, he's got to come back with something right here. Doesn't want to put him on base.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Good pitch that time as he swung through it. 3-2 now.
Can you say ground ball? That's what that sinker down to the zone is meant to do.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, and that's going to be hit behind the plate. The full count pitch. Pitchers hate giving him up, but he's going to do that there. That's ball 4.
Well, it's quite a battle, and he hates to lose this one. Those free passes can come back to haunt you. Plus, the pitching coach in the dugout counting your pitches right now.
And that'll bring up Eric Ibar. One out, man on first. The pitch. Oh, that is hit hard off the bat of Ibar. And Thames is there as he rolls over and puts it away.
Well, this ball was headed to the gap, but the left fielder got a good jump on it, able to run it down and make the play.
It's going to be Kazmir. A runner on first with 2 outs. Strike one as Garland gets him swinging.
Well, that cutter fooled him, but he still had a huge swing at that one.
Swung on the fastball, couldn't get to it. 0-2. That one's fouled back out of play behind home. Good sinker that time, but it's ruled a ball. 1-2.
Well, and that'll saw his bat in two if he swings at that one.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Well, even though he got ahead in the count here at 1-2 very quickly, you know he's in for a battle because this guy will shorten up just to put it in play. The pitcher has to be at the top of his game, even when he's ahead in the count, to get this guy out.
John Garland heading back. He settles down after giving up the deuce in the first. And the Dodgers, their turn coming up. Nothing like it. Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. Weather just great. Kazmir sets and throws. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0. On the way. And that's nowhere close. 2-0.
Well, he doesn't want to fall behind 3-0. He commands his fastball better than any other pitch, so look for him to throw it.
Smack that one. Long fly ball, but it's a foul to the left.
Foul!
There's contact. He drove it well. Borges, as he hauls it in. And in the batter's box, it's Uribe.
Well, anytime you play in a championship season, there are a lot of great moments and a lot of great memories that go along with that year. And for Juan Uribe, that moment came when he hit the home run against the Philadelphia Phillies to send the San Francisco Giants to the World Series.
Base is empty, 1 out.
Ball one.
That one's wide as Kazmir misses. Boy, John was talking about Uribe in that great moment. It was over the right field fence off Madsen, and that was the shot that sent the Giants on to what would be a championship.
You know, he had a lot of key hits and home runs for the Giants the entire season, especially in the postseason, but he got it done with the glove as well, flashing the leather out there.
That's a foul ball.
Foul.
And Juan Uribe with a big cut and a miss on that one. That strike's going to even the count.
2-2 count. You still have a pitch you can waste, and you can make one of those borderline strikes and see if you can get him to chase it.
The 2-2 pitch.
Ball three.
And that misses the outside corner. It'll run it full, 3-2.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes that one and misses for ball 4.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want to have quality at bats, get that pitch count up. And I tell you what, he worked this pitcher. It's going to be tough for him to get this next hitter out after working that walk on so many pitches.
One down, runner at first. He deals. Line drive fouled off towards first. Swings, and there's a drive high in the air. Out of here, a homer and a 2-run shot. This 2-run homer ties the game, a clutch piece of hitting. So with 2 runs on the board of the long ball, here's a look at how that hit contributed on the win expectancy chart.
Well, it looked like he got the pitch in his wheelhouse and he just drove it out of the ballpark.
You get behind in a ball game, you want to get back early, get your mental set back, and they've done that.
Now, this inning isn't over yet. They have a chance to still tack on some more runs. Oh, happiness now in that Dodger dugout as the offense coming to life. They got things going, Gary.
One out, base is empty. And here's the pitch. First pitch fastball, misses badly that time, 1-0. And you know the manager likes to see this game, especially with a great at-bat like we just saw.
Well, I mean, the message in the dugout for the manager is take advantage of the opportunities. When you get a shot, capitalize on it, and that's what they're doing.
And he comes back with one that's in there, and it's 2-1.
He let that four-seam fastball go up and in the zone. It's up in his eyes. You can see it well. He just couldn't pull the trigger.
Here he comes. 2-1 pitch. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. And it's going to be Hunter. Roams over, puts it away.
Good first step movement by the right fielder. Good angle to run this one down and make a nice running catch.
Garland at the plate.
Well, they had to go to the bullpen much earlier than they anticipated, but the starter wasn't getting it done, and you can't let this game get away from you.
Hard to believe it, but a dozen years have now gone by. 12th Major League season. Garland at the plate. 2 outs and nobody on. Lays off that one at the letters, 0-1.
Well, that's a pitch a lot of guys can do some damage on, but unfortunately, the pitcher gets the strike. The hitter couldn't swing the bat.
Slider locked him up. He's behind 0-2.
Down, down, down. It's all about location. That breaking ball down in the zone makes it very difficult on the hitter.
And this is bounced foul to the left side.
Foul!
And he fouls another one off.
Well, a nice defensive approach right there. A pitch down in the strike zone below the knees, but he couldn't take that chance, and he just gets enough on it to foul it off.
And he's there to retire the side. They come up with 2 runs to pull even. We've got a stalemate going in L.A. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here. Peter Bourjos leading it off. He doubled his last time. First pitch on the way. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. This one towards Ethier. As he gets a little exercise that time.
This ball was well hit. The ball looked like it was going to carry deeper. The right fielder had just enough time to slide over and put it away.
1 down. Here's Howie Kendrick. And he starts Kendrick out. And takes that one. Garland has him 0-1.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
The pitch. And he lets that one go by. Howie Kendrick evens the count.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
Barajas positioning himself. And Garland gets it too close. That'll be taken for a ball. Two-one pitch. Swung on, line to right field. Gets down. The go-ahead runs on base. That will bring Vernon Wells up.
Well, with 1 out here and a guy on first base, the last thing you want to do is hit into a double play. Let's see if he can stay away from that.
Homered back in the first inning. Kendrick, the runner at first. And Wells settles in. First pitch. And that's a ball. Garland too far outside that time. At the belt, the 1-0. Cutter just off the black, and he falls behind 2-0. Here's the pitch.
Strike
Swing
one.
and a miss, and he can't lay off at 2-1.
Can you say ground ball? That's what that sinker down to the zone is meant to do.
Comes set. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, liner to right. Now it's 2 away. So a chance here for Torrey Hunter. 2 down. He's got a .266 career number against the Dodgers. Here's the first pitch to Hunter.
Strike one.
And takes that one. Garland has him 0-1.
Now that he's established the bottom of the strike zone, it gives him so many options. He can go to the breaking ball or climb the ladder with another fastball.
And Torrey Hunter watches that one go by, evens it up.
This cut fastball is a very effective pitch for this guy because it allows him to set up all of his other pitches.
The 1-1. Sinker just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Hunter can't make contact. Count now even.
He likes to swing 2-2. He's very aggressive, trying to fight off that strikeout. Let's see if he can get him chase a pitch out of the zone here.
Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. No runs at a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Still tied here in Los Angeles. Top of the lineup coming up. Rafael Furcal leading it off. Here it comes. Starts him out with a cut fastball for a strike.
With that good running action on that cut fastball, you think you're going to center it at the heart of the plate. It just moves off to the corner. He didn't offer.
Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Furcaldo's a good contact hitter in these situations.
Let's see what he's going to do 0-2. The hitter's got to be guessing right now.
Good cutter there, but it's 1-2 now.
Now he's up ahead 1-2 right here. Don't be surprised if he comes with the curveball to try to get the strikeout.
And Rafael Furcal watches that one go by to even the count.
Oh, it's a good pitch there. Tried to get him to chase it out of the zone. He just laid off.
Cutter just about frozen, but it's full now.
Well, good movement on the cutter there, but he's got to get the ball down to the zone. He can get hurt with hitters throwing it up there.
Here's the payoff pitch. And here's the delivery to Furcal. And that is in there, the go-ahead run on board. That's going to bring Matt Kemp up.
Well, you wonder he had the energy to run to first base after seeing that many pitches, fouling off pitches, taking tough pitches, but he did. Well, thank goodness he only had to run 90 feet because I'd imagine he was pretty tired.
No one out and a runner on first.
Ball.
First pitch inside with a fastball, ball 1. Over his career, a .265 hitter off the Angels. Here's the 1-0. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. A smash between short and third, and no one's going to get it. Falls in, base hit. That's going to bring up Andre Ethier.
Well, the winning run now on base, Gary, after that big base hit. So this offense putting the pressure on, and they've got a chance to win it for the hometown crowd.
No one out yet. Runners at first and second. And Ethier ready for the first pitch. Borges. That's one away. Runners on the move. Burkhal's going to try and score here.
Well, he gets the first out of the inning right there. Now let's see if he can continue to bear down and work his way out of this jam and keep the score tied.
Kemp's at second. On at third for Cowell. And Loney gets in. First pitch. First pitch is a cutter. Looked at 0-1. Career average 276 against the Angels. That swung on. Hit on the ground. Doesn't get there in time. He is on. Great chance here for Los Angeles.
But when you're setting your defense, you don't set your defense for guys not to hit the ball well. This ball wasn't hit hard, but he gets down the line so quickly he's able to beat it out for that base hit.
Loney's at first base. Kemp's at second. On at third for Cowell. Cutter misses badly. 1-0.
Now, he didn't chase that one. That pitch down and away. Good movement on the cut fastball. He just laid off of it. It's a pitch with 2 strikes. You better be swinging at, though.
Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0.
But you got the bases loaded, nowhere to put them, and you put yourself in a great hitter's count, 2-0. You got to come in with the strike. You don't want to run the risk of 3-0 and walking a run in.
Ball 3 there. Casey Blake staying away. A walk, or does he want to cut here? Career batting average 244 against the Angels. Here's the delivery. And that misses. Ball 4. Now that winning run 90 feet away.
Well, when you nibble like this, you get yourself in trouble. A 3-ball count. He goes back to the fastball, which is what he should do, but he misses and now forces in a run. Walk-off win for the home team, getting it done in extraordinary fashion. Everybody celebrating.
Would like now to take a look at our player of the game. Let's make a pick. Hard to argue with this one. John Garland's pitching made the difference.
Well, yeah, I agree. Complete games seem to be a dying art, but every now and again, someone tosses a gem like this one. What I like is that even though he wasn't perfect, his manager gave him the chance and showed enough confidence in him that he could get the job done and finish it off, and he did.
And, Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
And we hope you've enjoyed today's 2K Sports broadcast of Major League Baseball. For Steve, John, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. We will see you soon.